Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Ebony's Bookshelf Chat. And I'm your host, Ebony from Ebony S's Bookshelf. And in this space, we're going to talk about the book community, book events, authors, stories, and everything else in between. However, the most important question to me is, so what's on your bookshelf? Because I like to borrow books and also be gifted books from people's bookshelf. Is that a problem? I don't know, but we'll think about that another day. However, today we have Aleia from Lit with Leah, who is my friend. I met her in Pasadena last year in 2024 at what was that, Loving Books. Are you excited to be here?
I'm nervous as hell.
You are?
Hey, boo.
You okay? Don't be nervous. You got it. You got it. It's gonna be good. All right. And of course, I will have all her information at the end and also underneath. So don't worry about it. You're gonna know where to find her. Okay. So we're going to start with, just to loosen you up, give you a little shock,
Yes,
talk about my nails. Okay, I just came from Southern Hearts and Sign Kisses, the 90s party, and I'm trying to get these press-ons to pop off, and they're coming slowly but surely. But baby, I wouldn't be me if I just didn't keep it real with y'all. Okay, all right now. Moving right along. So, Forbidden Love or Why Choose?
Forbidden Love.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Uh-huh.
I do love Why Choose, though.
So would you rather read by the fireplace or by the beach or on the beach?
On the beach?
You sure about that?
No, because I'm a homebody. I'm trying to be at home. Yeah, but I'm a beach girly.
Okay.
It's going to be by the beach. Yeah.
By the beach. Okay. It might be warm that day when you go. All right. So would you rather live in a library or a bookstore for 2 months?
See, the problem is there's extra people in all places.
We ain't asked you what the extra people. We said, would you want the library or the bookstore for 2 months?
Library.
Okay. That's the librarian in her. And mind you, she just got her degree and she's a black librarian. Okay, I was going to say that later on, but we're going to keep saying that throughout the thing. All right. So would you rather meet your favorite character or live in your favorite book?
Oh, shit. My favorite character's not in my favorite book.
So you got to pick one. It ain't an and. It's a or.
Meet my favorite character.
Who that is? Who is that? He nasty?
He not nasty-ish.
Okay. I'm going to get the tea for y'all later. Don't worry about it. Never read a new release or never be able to reread a book.
Never read a new release. I'm going back.
Because we know you love to reread, but you know you turn out to reread. Because,
this year's probably the first year that I probably reread as much as I've read new books.
Okay. So Luca from, of course, that, or Mason. You know where Mason is from?
The Night Brother?
Uh-huh.
Oh, him, Mason, Night Over.
Oh, okay.
I love that man.
Good choice. Very good choice.
That man.
I didn't even tap that out. Good choice. All right. The Illusion of Power or The Last Sad Love Song?
You playing. For this year, The Illusion of Power.
Ain't nobody said this year, but that's what she went with it. Okay. Now I know you love. Okay. J.L. Seegers, Asia Monique, or Natasha Bishop. We love all of these ladies. You hear me say we. It's just a game, y'all. It's just a game. I be trying to shock my people that I'm interviewing, so they can.
I don't have an answer.
You do have to have an answer, okay? They're probably gonna put me in timeout, but y'all love me nonetheless.
But what's who do I prefer to read?
However you want to break it down, baby girl, it's your world. But you're only picking one.
I ain't
You got one.
I ain't got
This is not a negotiation. We're not skipping this question.
Asia Monique.
All right.
I do go back and read her the most.
Okay. Proud of you. I'm proud that you made it through that.
I hate
That
you
was
so
it.
much right now.
That was it. That was the end of that. Woo! Car going. Okay. So now this one, of course, is where we're going to talk about, like I said, the book community events and everything else in between. So first and foremost, I do want to congratulate you on starting your IG. Uh-huh. And also starting Aleaia's Lit Lounge, which is also her doing interviews. And she just started her YouTube channel. So all of that, once again, will be towards the end. And you got to make sure to check it out and subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Don't be over there just looking. Help the Black people, okay?
Yes. Like, share, subscribe.
Okay, period. What have you learned about yourself in this book space thus far?
I've learned a few things, but like, so I always knew that I was nerdy about books, but it wasn't until I got around other people that could talk about books that I was like, oh, I'm real nerdy about books. Like, we could talk for days about just books and never have left the topics of books.
Books, because there's so many books, there's so many authors, there's so many genres, tropes, there's a lot.
But it's different when you're around people who are readers. Yeah. Because they'll talk about things that people who just like, not to say that like reading for whatever is just, that's just fine too. When you start talking about character development and progressing the story forward and key elements and like star ratings, like that just makes me so happy on the inside.
Because baby, please move the story forward. Yes. If nothing else gets me, that gets me. Okay, how did the Lit Lounge come about? Where do you want to take it?
So I like had a friend ask me like, oh, like, what was your dream job? And I always said that if I could talk to authors about their books for a living, that would be the happiest thing like ever. And so I never thought that was a possibility though until Loving Books, when I met like my favorite authors for the first time. And that's where we met. And then you like lovingly bullied me into starting my Bookstagram page.
Oh, because I'm like, girl, go ahead, shoot. Ain't nothing to but to do it.
And then you lovingly bullied me into sending my first DM asking an author for an interview. And that was just kind of that. I did not expect it to be, I think I'm 13 episodes in right now.
See?
Yeah.
Listen, to anybody, I will say, don't be scared to go in them people inbox. If they don't respond back, oh well. I know they might be harsh, but oh well. It's a million other authors out here. Somebody gonna do this. Even if it's not to do an interview, even if you just want to be in there and be like, I just want to tell you wrote the hell out that character or that plot or whatever. And I know a lot of authors really do appreciate that, but just do it and send a voice note or the message and keep pushing. It'll be all right. So where do you want to take it?
I would eventually like, okay, so if y'all don't know the Terrell show on YouTube, I've been following Terrell since the very beginning, his first reaction video. But now he has like a studio space in the show, and I would love to do that. I would love to go to like big book events and spotlight authors and interview them and talk about their works and their, like, that makes my brain so happy. I also would love to do more like literary like advocacy and really push for my indie authors to be in places like bookstores and libraries. If you don't have a library card, please get one. It's important. I
don't know if I wrote that question down, but that was something that came to my mind. How would that process be if indie author wanted to get into the library? Like, do they have to be traditionally published?
No. Okay. No. There are plenty of libraries that already have like indie author books. That's what you get through like Libby and Hoopla. But on the reader side, if you have an author that you like to read, you can make a request. Librarians keep track of that. And if so many requests are made about a book, it depends on the library system itself. Yeah. But if so many requests are made about the book, then they will start looking into adding it into the catalog.
Now, because of course you said like Libby and Hoopla, that's where we find a lot of the indie authors. But what about like but that also go towards putting their physical books
I would love to have their physical books in the library. And I've seen a few, but like if you have an author that you know is local to your area, it's a little bit easier to get their physical books in because you can bring in a copy for the catalog librarian to like read through, and if they like it, they can then advocate for it.
You know what? That gives me an idea because at Southern Hearts, I got Bianca Xavier Fresco. I think that's it. And but I had already bought it earlier this year, and I'm like, even though I mean I haven't read it yet, but everybody talks so good about it, so I said, why not? Y'all know, y'all peer pressure me. But I feel like I was gonna do a giveaway, but I might wind up just taking it to my local library and be like, hey,
yeah,
check this out. So we'll see where I go with that. But yeah. All right. So now, your most rewarding feeling since you started interviewing. Any advice that anybody that you interviewed thus far that has stuck with you?
Oh yeah. I've had interviews that have been like fun and happy, and we laugh our way through. And I've had interviews where they've done nothing but drop gems, and I'm like, well, I'm taking notes. And honestly, the two big ones for like dropping gems, like Taj McCoy and Riley Baxter, when I tell you, like, just the overall like encouragement that they gave was heartwarming. Anytime I have an interview and when we're done, they're like, oh, this was a very welcoming space. That makes me so happy. Because I really do just want to provide authors like I just want readers to get to know that there's a person behind the name, because sometimes we can see a little bit on how people act on social media. You feel me? So I just want a space that just like celebrates the joy of all that. But yeah.
Has there been a most rewarding moment?
Honestly, just getting to meet new friends, truly, like, y'all have been amazing.
No, I'm talking about like most rewarding feeling since interviewing.
Oh, like in the interviews in particular? I don't know, because I talked to so many of my favorite authors, you know, but that, like, every time one of my favorites says yes, I'm like, oh shit, they said yes.
That's rewarding in itself, though. Yeah.
And just the fact that like people took an hour out of their day to sit and talk, and sometimes it's more than an hour. Like, y'all only see an hour, but sometimes I have there's some interviews that have gone like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And we just been chatting, talking about books.
But that's a good feeling. It feels not only organic but comfortable. Because you made that means you made that person feel comfortable enough to where they ain't like, oh well, my child got, they ain't coming up with no excuse. Like, okay, girl,
let me turn the coffee pot
off. So that that's definitely something, because 2 hours can go by that fast, but honey, at the same time when you're talking with somebody and it just feels comfortable and it just flows, so you should feel very great about that.
Well, I also had an author recommend me to one of their like author friends, and they came to me asking to do an interview in the future, and that was kind of crazy. I was like, oh wow.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if I have seen a lot of author interviews. I know I watch like some people that do live author interviews. I watch those, and I love those. I'm like, I don't know if I could do live, because what if I get to stuttering and stuff? And I'm like, ooh, there ain't no cut there. We can't do it, girl. All right, let me try that again. But I'll say this. I've been fortunate enough to see some online that I'm like, that was a really good conversation. The energies match. Unfortunately, I have seen some in person, and I'm like,
yeah,
but we got to move the thing along. Like, we all in here, like,
that's it. The other thing too is like, you can't get wrapped up in asking questions you think people want to know, and you just have to ask the questions that you as the reader wanted to know.
I'm asking questions that I'm asking y'all, and whether it be influencers or authors, I'm asking questions I want to know because I'm just curious. Like, now if I watch another interview and I'm like, that's a good question, I'm trying to answer the question myself. How would I answer it? But then I'm like, that's a good question to take along. But yeah, a lot of questions like, ask what you want to know, and then go from there. So yeah. So how has it been, becoming an official librarian?
It's actually been really peaceful. That's like not the word, because I'm like super excited and nervous about all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this has probably been like the most fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just because it's books, but like we manage information and access to information. And I've always believed in information like equity.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just providing people access. Do they have the means to also understand and utilize the information that they've been given? And so simple things like someone coming in and asking for like sparkly unicorns and knowing where to go to find the specific thing that this child wants, or having an older adult come in and they want to sit and talk to you about this mystery book some of the mystery books, it's kind of wild. And I'm not particularly a mystery girly, so I love listening to other people talk about it because I'm not about to go read it.
I love a good mystery. I think I'm a detective.
No, if I have to read it during the daytime with the lights on and the flashlight, it's not for me.
See, mystery, I don't think
it's really the suspense, the thrillers that get me. Yeah. But a cozy mystery I like. But it's got to be a cozy. It's got to be a cozy mystery.
It got to be a cozy mystery. Okay, so you can make it through the night. That's what you're saying.
Otherwise, I'll be in your voice notes.
I'm like, girl, come on, go to sleep. We tired now. Now, is there a gem that you can tell the community about, like libraries and when visiting libraries?
Your library card unlocks so much. It's not even just books and audiobooks in the library. Like, there are places that have discounts for people with library cards. You have access to like social services through your library card. They can help you with like immigration. Sometimes they can help you get set up with like your phone bills, helping access to pay for.
I can get my phone bill lower. Please help me.
Well, they help like negotiate. You know, they have services like that, or you can find like language classes. You can learn how to speak Mandarin or Spanish at a library. There's so many things your library card does that's so much like so beyond books.
That's good to know. I haven't done a deep dive, but I remember I had signed up for, which I need to go back because they canceled the class, but a CPR class at a library, and I was like, you know what?
We have makers classes too. So I live in the DMV, and we have makers classes at our libraries, and we made cloth speakers, embroidered speakers. Yeah, it was the coolest thing. We made a lot of cool things, but it literally was like a little piece of fabric, and the thread is like a inductor conductor thread. So there's little it's like steel mesh through the thread, and you put the magnets on it, and you can hook it to a phone and literally play music through the fabric.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really fire. I was about to say, is it just, are you going to be playing something, or is it just for show? But the fact that you can actually play something is...
The more magnets you add, the louder it gets.
Oh. And I wonder, like, if we ever get in the zombie apocalypse.
You just have to have a battery.
Oh, well. What them things is your backup generators and stuff like that. Make sure you get your batteries is expensive.
I can see you now in the zombie apocalypse.
Baby, I might...
a cloth speaker bouncing.
I might have to play them something soothing so I can get on past them.
I'm screaming.
For real, let me go, please. I don't want to die.
Too short. Because if we're going out, we just have to go out with a bang.
For real. At least just take me. I don't want to be around here eating nobody. Just go ahead and take me out. You know? But yeah. All right. So now let me ask this. What is your favorite indie bookstore and why? Well, it could be either where you live at or anyone that you visit anywhere.
Let's see. Well, Loyalty Books in the DMV in DC is really great. Books on the Square in Providence, Rhode Island is probably like, I've spent a lot of time there because I used to work in the area, and I'd be on my lunch break like, going to the bookstore. Let's see. Brave and Kind Books.
Oh, here.
It was a fun trip. Yeah. And
that's really
the booksellers.
Oh, yeah, the bookseller that's in Conyers. That's a really
their romance wall was fantastic. Yeah. Those are the ones that immediately come to mind.
Gotcha. So now moving away a little bit from that, how do you feel about going to book events now versus your first one? Because your first one was Love and Books. Well,
my first black indie book event was Love and Books. Yeah, in California.
So with that being your first one, versus to other Black book events that you've gone to? Like, how do you feel now about?
Well, the first one I was nervous at 11 Books, but I was really more nervous. I went to 11 Books and then the Chicago Urban Expo right after. It was like the weekend after. But I went to that one by myself.
Okay.
So I went and I was like, okay, well, I met friends at 11 Books. We'll see what happens here. But it was good. I had tons of fun. I spent so much money. I spent so much money. I came home with a whole extra suitcase.
Shoot.
And then I've had several good events. I've had some events that I haven't particularly like cared for, but that was more so like logistics. If I go with friends, I always have fun because we're gonna have fun together. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. We know.
We just went to Southern Hearts and I had a blast.
I had a great time. My feet was hurting on that second day.
Oh yeah.
I wish somebody could have just picked me up.
Y'all was standing. Y'all had to go to that Jockwell J line and Nina's line.
Not me, baby.
All power to y'all that like to stand in them.
I told somebody, listen, get my pre-order out of that line because I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm about to go to the car and sit down. But yeah, so I mean, like, do you feel more comfortable in the Black book event spaces? Because I know you're court.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
I mean, I know that you've been to, what you call ones.
I have been to a few.
We already know that they're very different.
They are very different. Yes, that is correct.
I just watch them online. I see them every now and then.
I would say that, like, in our Black spaces, it feels more comforting. It feels more like home when you see the people that look like you, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have people that, like, I see my DMV girlies all the time because we always go and support at the DMV events. Mm-hmm. But then to go somewhere else and to still see the DMV girlies, but then also see the Atlanta girlies and also see, like, the New York and Philly girlies that you don't get to see at all the other events. Yeah. Like, I can guarantee that I'm going to see a couple of y'all at least a couple of times a year because we're traveling.
Okay, because I'm only going to my peoples. No shade to wherever you want to go. You spend your money on how you spend it. I'm just going to where, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so is there an author you can't wait to meet that you haven't yet?
Like, I haven't met some of them in person.
Yeah, like meeting in person.
I haven't met Riley Baxter in person, and I'm obsessed with Riley Baxter's catalog.
Is she? I'm gonna have to go back through the list, like
the Baxter County Blues.
No, I'm talking about Black Romance. I was thinking like I need to go back through the list. Okay, I thought I seen her name. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yep. I don't know. With Love and Books, I met like my like top 5. I met at Love and Books.
Oh yeah.
Well, I met between Love and Books and then Chicago.
Yeah, because they had a lot of people there too.
And I've met some heavy hitters, which is kind of like wild to me.
But Riley Baxter is like the one that she's.
Yeah, I've done an interview with her, but I haven't met her in person.
Okay. Well, then you would be meeting her at Black Romance.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have any feeling towards the community, like since starting your Instagram, and versus now, as well as meeting some of the Instagram girlies, via online, via in person?
I would say largely people have been nice and welcoming. There have been a few times where I've definitely been like, oh, okay. It kind of reminded me of why I didn't really interact with social media before this. But also being in new environments is kind of like anxiety causing for me if I don't have any context for them. So even just messaging people online because I wasn't a social media girly beforehand, I'm like, I don't know if this is like okay. Is it okay to just DM this person? You know?
Yeah,
or like seeing someone that you've interacted with because they've commented on your things or liked your things and you've done the same and you see them in person, it's like, okay, well, do I like go up and say hi? Like, it's giving very much awkward Black girl over here.
Listen, I think I'm gonna give her flowers one day I interview her. But like Robin, I remember seeing her. Sometimes Robin reads, seeing her like annotate, and I was in her inbox. I'm like, Lord, I hope she responded to me Because I'm like, this is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already started reading some books, didn't annotate them. But I was like, I like this. It really has my attention. And, you know, she was just so warm and open and, you know, didn't mind me. She was like, oh, no, girl, I don't mind. Even with, like, Mika from the Plan Is To Be Booked, when I jumped in her inbox when she had made a video about Alexa reading to you as well as having Siri read the stories to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I jumped in, girl, can you explain it? where you need to go, girl? She sent me she did a screen recording of her phone and showing me, like, she didn't have to do that. And I really appreciate, you know, stuff like that. I would even say one time I went into my inbox and, you know, across the top where like people can write like a little status or whatever. Sometimes at night or during the day, I might just go through and scroll and somebody will post something and I'll just start responding. Like, I'll respond. I'm being like, you know, I need to do it again, but like every once in a blue moon, that's another way to just like.
You're so social and I admire that about you. And I've done better. But like, I can really be reclusive in tendencies. Like, there are times when I will go outside to the grocery store and realize that I haven't left my house in like 48 hours.
Oh, true. I get you. It'd be okay. Listen, sometimes home is just where it's at.
Yeah.
But
I like to talk to my friends on the phone. I like to voice note y'all. I like to text y'all. But I be reading.
Girl, you do be reading.
I be reading.
I be like, child, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I need to be quiet. Be quiet, everybody, so I can read. But yeah, but that's what I do. Like, you know, that's another way just to get yourself out there.
But you know, they say that every homebody friend need a social friend.
Yeah, because honey, somebody got to break you out. Come on, let's go outside and shake some butt. And some books. All right. So we know that I know that she's a spicy reader.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's facts.
All right. So would your favorite be Megaverse or Dark Romance? Why?
But they're not mutually exclusive. You can have a dark romance, dark romance on Megaverse.
Okay, and Dark Romance. Why? I'll give that to you.
I sometimes like the turmoil that comes with dark romance. I like the fact that the characters are morally gray because they're not like super clean cut.
So have you read what's it? It's Antoinette Sherrill, I believe. The oh, my phone is over there. You want me to look at my phone? It was the one that's like a fairy tale. God, dog. I'm gonna just put it up on the screen. I could see the cover.
You said it's Antoinette Sherrill?
Yeah, I believe. So it's goddamn Immortal Cravings? Immortal Craving, I believe. Let me see.
Oh, this one?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Immortal. I say Immortal.
Yeah.
Immortal Cravings. Have you read that yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cause child, that dog cage. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause baby, you got messed up.
Now, I would say that to me is an actual dark romance. I think there are some things that are labeled as dark romance that are not really dark. They're not all love and light, but that doesn't make them dark.
All I know is I was very entertained, and I said I love that for them, and I could be on the outside watching. Yeah. But baby, you didn't put me no dog. You're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yes.
It might be a little unhinged, but hey, if they like it, they love it, I'm with them. I support that. Okay.
No kink shaming. I got you.
Ain't no kink shaming here, baby, because baby, who am I? I'm just like, look, I read the whole book and smile on my face. So what is going on?
That part.
What is going on? So
when you find yourself smiling and like, oh, in person, you like, I should not have smiled at that.
I was like, child, if one thing for sure, that shit went entertaining, open my eyes. I was like, hey, listen, like I said, ain't no kink shaming. Listen, you love it, baby. I love that for you. I can't. I think I get claustrophobic, and I ain't never been claustrophobic before somebody put me in the dog cage.
I would probably feel claustrophobic too.
See what I'm saying? But honey, she was with it. She was with it. I was like, go ahead, girl.
Did I bookmark that scene? Yes.
I think I did, but I don't even got to bookmark it. It's already embedded in here. it's gonna stay in
your head, rent free.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then I think, goddamn, just goddamn.
That's real.
Okay, so who are your go-to authors for fantasy and sci-fi, and do you have a book rec for each one of those genres?
For fantasy,
or you can also think of, is there an author and or book in both of those, genres that deserve a little bit more? Right.
Oh, the Blood Trials.
Which is crazy. I got 2 copies of that.
I love the Blood Trials down. Our Vicious Oath is coming out, but the first one was really good. If we're going YA, the Gilded Ones series.
Oh yes, I read it.
So good.
I mean, I read that series. I got on my shelf.
I would say the Blood Trials probably shadows the line between sci-fi too. For sci-fi, I kind of like the classics. So like Isaac Asimov and the iRobot trilogy.
Oh, I didn't know that was based.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Throwing it back just a little bit. All of them, like the Bicentennial Man 2 was a book.
Okay.
I love reading Star Wars.
My dad loves
and Star Trek.
I
love following the whole Star Wars series.
I could do the cartoon.
I'm a huge Marvel and DC fan.
Oh yeah, now Marvel, yeah.
Like both of them. And I'm talking like I will follow a comic serially until the end, which is so not like me because I'll read a book series out of order.
With Marvel, I just can't see myself going out of order because, and I remember one time, and I think they got them on, I think they got them all on that app. But anyway, I think I Googled like I need everything in order. Like what is the order?
Yep.
Because from them being together, from them being individual, it's all the way down to like the TV shows. Like you have to know.
You have different.
It's on the Disney app, but
you have different eras of the characters. So like one of my favorite characters is Storm, and when you follow like Storm's progression in the different eras that she had, like you have to read the individual eras like in order. My dad got me hooked on the comics when I was very young.
I don't think no, my cousins were. Yeah. It's a lot going on. Like you like literally before that movie or in between those movies with those shows. Yeah. Like you have to watch those TV shows.
Like now I don't like everything the MCU has put out because the TV shows can be a little interesting. Because I read a lot of the storylines when I was younger, I don't always like the creative liberties they take, but I will say that they're always well done. There's always an end game, with Marvel. Because as a kid, I like the animated shows for DC.
Yeah.
So like Batman, Justice League, Teen Titans, all of that.
Love a good Teen Titan. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I really feel like you can't go out of order. I mean, you can, but
I guess you could skip around a little bit, but like a lot of them have like running plot lines.
Because then it's like if you miss something and you wind up going back, like WandaVision. I forgot what is in between, but then also the lady that was in there is in another TV show that goes to another movie, and it's like it might seem smooth in, but if you wind up catching one of those, you like, oh, that's why I made okay.
And the first set of Marvel shows that were on like Netflix, those were really good, and they would do like the like crossover episodes. DC did that too, though, because DC was like that's back when the CW was really Smallville. Smallville was the show.
Networks ain't what they used to be.
TV is what it used to be
at all. Okay, now I know you said about DNF.
I struggle.
So to this day, when you made that post on your Instagram page, and I could put up the post, put a picture up for y'all to show y'all, you have not DNF'd the book?
I've DNF'd 2.
Oh.
Like actually put them down and never went back 2.
Do you ever plan on going back?
Nah.
Do you want to tell us what book?
No.
They don't. Just because you might not like it, Listen.
No, okay, so let me see.
Yes, let us know.
So I made a note of which ones they were because I was really proud of myself for not for putting it down.
Come on,
You know,
note taking.
let's see.
Because I'm very curious. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but one of them is not a black author.
But DNF is still DNF.
Yeah, so the Broken Bond series, I couldn't. This one, that was it. I tried and it didn't work out for me.
What else you got?
And then the last one I DNF'd was one of my NetGalley books. I just couldn't, it didn't grab me and I couldn't get into it. And I think I would have tried to go back to it, but the archive date was coming up. And so I just let it
run out.
Yeah.
I think I told you this before. I'm like, when it comes to NetGalley, I think like once or twice when I was like, okay, let me just finish it because I asked for this book, let me just go ahead and finish it. But then I got to the point like, NetGalley or Who Valley, I don't care. If I'm not rocking with it, I'm not rocking with it. That's why they have, the option up there for you to click, that you did not finish and for you to explain why. Because I'm like, listen.
Because I think my thing too is I always try and give a book the benefit of the doubt because I am a mood reader. Sometimes you start something and you realize while you're reading it that you're not in the mood for it. So I might put it down and come back to it later when I'm like, actually, I do want to know how that ends.
Yeah.
But then other times, please let it get better at the end. Like there's that hope that like, it's gonna do something, and then it doesn't.
It does nothing. And I think y'all heard me say this before, but like I know for a fact 2 books. One I went to 67%, and one I went to 60%, and I was like, yeah, I cannot.
See, by the time I made it to 60%, I'd be like, I should just finish it.
I done cussed out the book so much by then, and I'm like, when I was at 20%, why did I not let it go? Like, I also have read a book. Was I listening to it? I don't know. I'm not sure if it has audio. Anyway, I was just so mad with the FMC. I was like, girl, at this point, save yourself. Just save yourself. And I just.
And for y'all that don't know Ebony, once she mad at a character, it's over. There's no redeeming yourself.
I could be mad at a character and the book is to be entertaining, and I'm like, maybe that was the author's point to make.
Yeah, no, but once she don't like a character, it's over.
But once it's a done data. So I mean, this is what I did. I DNF'd the book, and then I happened to be in Walmart in the book section, and I picked the book up and read the last chapter because I was like, I just wanted to know, but I was like, I was never going back and finishing that section.
That was not happening. If a book is really slow, I will skim until I get to a part where I can like pick it up, but that's only if I've made it to a certain point. Otherwise, I just will go to the end because the curiosity.
I think that was that book. Plus, there was another one I just like. Let me just go to the end because at this point, I really don't care what happens in the middle. What was the result?
That's
because I don't feel like wasting time. But yeah, I'm glad that you have DNF too. I plan to see. Well, I want everybody to have a great reading experience. However,
I think DNF is part of a good reading.
DNF is a part of peace in the reading community.
That's
and it's a good reading experience because y'all put that book down. But one of my friends, she's like, I need somebody to tell me to DNF this book. She put on her stories. I went right in her inbox. I said, put that book down. And then she was like, I'm glad you told put that book down, girl, because put it down.
Yeah.
Don't pick it up.
I admire people who can DNF.
Yeah, I used to not be like that. And I had to realize, baby, I'm doing myself more harm than the author of the story. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the last question for this section. I'm trying to look at my cards.
I can see them cards.
What is your favorite dad joke you have on an index card?
Oh, my library dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the librarians get the reference joke from behind the reference desk. Let's see. I don't know. I've written so many. I literally will go to the Dollar Tree or something like that and just buy a dad jokes book and just write them in there. Some of them really do crack me up. Others I'm like, I don't get it. It's not funny. I don't get it.
I love the jokes that's on I can't even think of the ice cream.
Oh,
but they're on the stick.
Yeah.
And one day I was on one of my friends.
The hood, the goody chocolate
it might be
ones. Yeah.
And I had said, I got done with the ice cream and I said the joke, and I just cracked up. She was like, "You were so corny." Well, excuse me for laughing at a corny joke. Like, come on. That was like, don't harm no foul. But it was like, oh my God, that was so.
What I don't
cheesy.
like is knock jokes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been a fan of those. Like,
I like the punny dad jokes. Those are cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you think of one by the end, let us know.
I can go through my archive real quick and tell you.
Okay.
I love my dad jokes. I always check off the ones that I use. I know that's not what you use.
Oh my gosh. Like, okay, that one stuck. Let me move on to the next one. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Okay, so I put one that said, I hate my job. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then I put one that said, I love dad jokes, but I don't have kids, so it makes me a faux pas.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My damn. But yeah, those are some good ones right there. Cause the first one I was like, what? And then I was like, oh. See?
Yeah, I love a good dad joke.
They get you. Okay. All right, so now that round is done. So now we got to focus on your bookshelf, which like I said, is the most important question. Mm-hmm. Questions. Because we all have bookshelves. I need to buy another one. All right. The spiciest book you own.
That's hard. Read it. I got a lot of spicy books.
Has your mama seen these books?
Actually, I think she's. So remember that book that I got y'all, or the book that I bought that was a special order and it's got the painted pictures on the inside.
Yeah.
The character art in that is pretty spicy, so I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a lot. I got a lot of spicy books on that bookshelf.
But what's your favorite? Would that one be your favorite? I mean, it has art in it.
The character art on that might be my favorite book.
Okay.
What is it? The Cheeky King series.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. See, it's certain authors that come to mind that have written some of my favorite spicy stories.
Okay, so what author?
Well, J.L. Seeger's The Illusions of Power was one of my favorite reads this year. And it wasn't even that it was just an erotica read, because it wasn't, but the spicy scenes were definitely spicy. Kay Sinead be writing some spicy scenes.
She do.
The Come series is definitely on my bookshelf.
She do.
Yeah. Tay Monet is also another one. I love the spice in the Tay Monet book.
I gotta get more into her. So I've read a couple of her stuff, but I gotta get more. It's just so many authors, honey. I'd be trying to ping, 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 ping. Yeah. But yeah, I can't. I'm like a ping ball trying to go to everybody.
Christina C. Jones also writes really great smut.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if we're talking an erotica series, it's own? The Kay Sinead series. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, freaky. I'm telling your mama.
Oh, Neek Mills too. Oh, wait, yeah, Neek Mills.
I've read oh no. Did she do she did do that. The Holiday Mayhem. I read the first book. That was the
Bordeaux Mafia series by Neek Mills. I'll let him in.
Okay. Yeah. So I need to get into that. And you got them on your shelf?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it seems like I need to come over there.
Yeah.
And grab a couple of books off the shelf. Okay, all right, no, say less.
You're lucky I don't have Christmas bully on my shelf.
I'm allowing y'all to have my man because I want to also support my girl, K Nicole, and y'all can have my man on your shelf because support my man. He got a couple kids, okay? He need all the monions that he can get, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, is there a character on your shelf you cannot stand?
Oh yeah. Kristen from the Sun series by Ray Lease. I can't stand that.
I have not read that.
Please don't give her a book. She don't need one. I cannot stand her. Only for the Week. What's her name? Sister.
Oh yeah.
Please. Trifling. The Illusions of Power. Aubrey can kick rock big time. Open toe shoes. Hop that man off the nearest cliff.
Not off the nearest cliff, baby. You know you got to be through with somebody who want them to go over the cliff. That's right. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what 3 books and 3 books only that are your prized possessions on your shelf?
It has to be individual books.
It could be individual. It could be a series, but there's only 3.
Books. So the first one's like a 2-part answer, but not really. So I have the New Haven series by J.L. Seegers, but I have all the covers for Restore Me.
Gotcha.
So all 4 of them, love those, like love that down. Same for Only for the Week. But so the New Haven series is so pretty. I just added, like literally at Southern Hearts, just bought the Last Sad Love Song in paperback. I'm so excited about putting that on my shelf. I love that book so much. The Consortium books by Dandridge Monroe.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I love the Consortium. I do. But she just had her, for the first time in print too. Hold on. Yeah, so all the Reen's Men Power Within the Stars books.
Okay.
She just had those for the first time in print. I bought them.
So yeah.
Those are
gotta be up there with the prized possession.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Read those a couple years ago and they're still in my head.
Yeah, I gotta get back to her catalog. I'm glad I got her Southern Heart exclusive. I'm glad I did.
It was so good. I already finished it.
Girl, we just got the book the other day.
I know. I read it. I read it that night after everybody went to bed. I was packing the books and it was there, and I was like, "Oh, this is a really good." So I was like, "Oh, I'll just start it." I turned that light on, and I was like, "Oh, it's over." Yeah, that was really good. I read last year's and this year's.
Did she have last year's on the table?
Mm-hmm.
I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I only bought 1 book from her. All right, Dandridge. I got to get that. All right. Well, you already answered this question. What book do you own multiples of? Which, of course, is that
Restore Me. I had all covers.
You
Only
said
for the Week, I got all covers. And then Life Was Beautiful. I got both of those covers. Sinful Vow. I have the original and the special edition cover. Release Me. I have the original cover and the gold foil, like floral cover. Rhythms Blues.
Okay.
I have both of those. The Christina C. Jones that she released in the hardcover set 1 through 4.
Oh, the one I got?
Yeah. So I have those. I'm trying to think which. There's a lot actually that I have. There's quite a few that I have multiple covers of. Yeah. I'm like looking at my shelf in my head, like, yeah, let's see. I took pictures of my shelf just for this because I knew you was going to ask me questions. I got so many books up there. I just got the special edition for Broken Clocks, but I have the original up there by Danielle Allen.
Yep. Look, I got what? That one back in, what was it? Oh, Indie Love. And then when I went to Black Book Bash, she had this
yeah, the hardcover
I
is
said,
so pretty. The 402 building by Alexandra Warren, so the individuals, and then the
one
collection. Child, we could go on forever. The Casey Mills, like Shadows and Whispers, Emergency Ascendant. So the original. I don't have the original of the first one though, and I want it. Okay. I have the special editions
for the book 2 and book 3.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I got. We could go on forever. If I like the book, I'm buying it.
Yeah, I get that. Because yeah, there are some books that like
Restore Me about to come out again in January. I already have my pre-order.
This is gonna be the traditional cover, right?
Yep. Yeah, I already have my pre-order.
Got it. Yeah, you got to live a book down to have already to have more than one, but then when it gets more than 2.
Oh yeah. The Echo of Forever, because the Patreon gets a special cover. And I just won the gift box at Southern Hearts, so now I have both of those covers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, there was. I'm glad that you won something. I'm glad I won something too, but I was trying to get Nina thing. I said, if I can get Nina thing for a couple of dollars. Yeah.
She held that thing up like it was Simba.
Okay, because it was Simba. Okay.
Everybody got quiet.
That box was heavy. I mean, that, what was it in, like a little clay thing?
Yep.
I was like, I know that thing heavy too. She held it up.
It was the way everybody got quiet. They was like, who about to win?
Because it's everybody, we need to focus in whose number is being called.
They didn't have to call the number more than once. She said, I got it.
She was standing literally right behind us. I was like, girl, if you ain't win nothing else, you win the creme de la creme, what everybody wanted. Because that jar was
full. Between that and the Kindle, that color saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I seen that color saw right before they closed it out. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm trying to get my $5.
I put both my tickets right in the Asian Monique bin. I was like, ooh, there's a mug in here.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, yeah. I seen the mug after. Yeah, when you got it. When I was walking past, I did not see that. But yeah, we love a good mug. All right. So a sci-fi book on your shelf that needs, I think we already talked about this, but needs more hype. I know you talk about the iRobot and all that, but is there another book or author that you could think of on your shelf that like, yeah, I need y'all to read that? Especially for the sci-fi people. Which they probably would already know, but anybody like me that likes the genre.
What's the name of the series? The 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. That whole trilogy is good. Fantastic. Okay. Of course, you have like Octavia Butler. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Going through my shelf. So, well, I guess it's technically more like mystery, but like the Walter Mosley books are also really good.
I know April would just tell me about him the other day.
See, and this is why I organize my books by shelf. Let's see. Binti.
Oh, is that the one,
trilogy?
Like, is the cover? Wait a minute. Is like the backdrop like black?
It's this cover.
Or is it white? Oh, okay.
Yeah, love those. What was the other one? Life on Mars was actually really good.
Let me see.
So Life on Mars by Tracy K. Smith.
Okay, I never even remember that book, but I will definitely check
it's poems. Like, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's rest of my playlist down. Those are the ones that come to my head that aren't like
you feel like not talked enough about.
Yeah, the Mace Windu book also from Star Wars was really good. I think that his character is a character that people love but don't always understand. So love that one. And I just read I just picked it up at the Petersburg Book Fest. Hold on. It was a Star Wars book too. Where my Petersburg Book Fest picture is? Oh man. That's gonna bother me because it was signed. He was there at Petersburg Book Fest. Okay. Oh, this one. Sanctuary.
Okay.
By Lamar. That was such a good read. I sped through that in a heartbeat. That was like
how many pages was it? What do you remember?
300-ish, 350.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't super long. At least I don't think so. I don't really remember because I didn't stop. Once I started that book, I did not put it down. I ate with that book in my hand. Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
Now, what book on your shelf is your comfort reread?
I got a lot of those.
You got one.
Can I give you my top 5?
Okay.
So comfort reread, The Last Sad Love Song by Kimberly Brown. Craving a Thug's Love by Asia Monique.
Okay.
Where We Found Our Home, Natasha Bishop. I love me some Lincoln, Let That Man Down. A Girl Like Me, Tay Monet.
Okay.
All the time. I'm reading that book all the time. If I don't have a book to read and I can't pick, I'm picking that book
Picking
up.
that up. Gotcha. You got to round it out with a beautiful number 5.
Hard to pick one last one.
The book's not gonna be managed.
I know. Oh man. Okay. Probably Release Me. That's not really a comfort read though, but I do go back and reread Release Me all the time.
Okay. I see that. All right, we're almost done. What book represents Black love to you that you own on your shelf?
I got a whole shelf of Black love books.
Okay.
All six rows is Black
Give me
love
3.
books. Let's see, like Black love in the way that I want to experience it.
Because I mean, Black love to a lot of people is different. So yeah, in the way you see.
I want someone to love me like Echo, Love Forever, and the Echo of Forever for sure. I want to love like the women from the Baxter County Blues. They love them men hard. And still, like, they didn't put up with nothing, like, no shit, but they love them men hard.
Got it. Because I ain't putting it with me. Get the smacking. Well, I got to put my hands on it. I got to own
those. I was going to say the Giroux Family series by Kimberly Brown, but I don't physically own those yet. It's going to have to be The Last Sad Love Song again. Like, that book is, yeah.
All right, so last question. I usually ask people what is like their new favorite read that they've added to like their top book, their top like top books of all time.
I just did my reads of the year, and I inducted 3 of those into my top books of all time.
So how about you tell us what those 3 books are that you put in like your top books of all time, as well as what are you currently reading?
So, do you want me to go by books or by author? Because I have my top authors of all time.
That's a good question.
Because the answers are slightly different. That's why I was like,
okay. Well, no, we'll do the top. Not the top, but the last.
I'll do both for you.
Yeah. Because I'm interested.
For authors, Drea Anderson is a new ad because I just started her this year, but read her entire catalog.
I got her entire catalog. I'm just missing 2 books.
I just have to read the Haven series. The Jail Seekers, Natasha Bishop, and Asia Monique are always going to be. A.E. Valdez is another one.
Yes.
Let's add A.E. Valdez to the previous question and do the Rise and Fall series.
Okay, gotcha.
What Black love is, because I know everybody love A Worthy Love, and A Worthy Love is so good. But Colliding with Fate, that's a masterpiece right there.
Yeah. So what book are you currently reading?
I just finished my reread of The Crownless King by Drea Anderson. Fantastic as always. Drea Anderson has not missed at all. And then let's see, my top books for this year, Delusion of Power is still in my head rent free. I've probably reread it at least twice a month since it came out. That's kind of crazy. The Echo of Forever is currently in my head, living in there rent free. That was so good. I read that overnight. That was like, if she dropped a link in Patreon, I immediately started reading and finished it before work the next day. Those 2 are so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For like my all-time books, I'm adding those two to the list.
Going up there. Gotcha. All right. So those are all the questions that I have for you. Now I'm gonna let you flip the script if you want to.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it.
Do you have any questions for me?
Who are your top 5 all-time authors?
Who said that? What'd you say? Say it again.
Run that list, friend. Run that list. I know you have one.
Oh, my top 5?
Yeah. I want to know. Hold on. I'm about to type out a real quick one. I want to see how many of mine I get right on your list.
Oh, so you want to type out the okay? Okay, we're gonna see if you get them wrong. Let me think. I'm over here playing around. I need to think. Okay.
Not me peeking at your show.
She over here cheating. Cheating at that. Cheating. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
M.L. Bash. And there's no particular order.
Okay. Yeah.
You got that on there?
Yep.
A. Valdez.
Oh, I don't have A. Valdez on here. Okay.
I do. I really do love. And she. Oh my God. First of all of these people that I'm about to name are super sweet. I've been in their inboxes and I love seeing them in person and hugging them. Okay, so Emma Bash, A. Valdez, K. Nicole, Julia Anderson. That's my birthday twin. Period. We her locked in. And Tiffany D. Jackson.
Okay. I was only off by 1.
Who'd you put on there?
I had K. Nicole, Drea Anderson, M.L. Bash, and then I put Mel Dow on there.
Oh, I do love that. I do love that. But I'm gonna I'm still gonna stick with my Emma Bash, K. Nicole, A. Valdez.
Oh, do you know what we should talk about?
Tiffany D. Jackson.
Friend.
I ain't met Tiffany yet. That's the only one I have not met, but I'm coming. I'm going to get it.
So we have these trope wars constantly.
Oh shit.
Because you know I love a friends to lovers.
Okay.
I know you got a bone to pick with friends to lovers.
Child. It's in my nerve. What about them?
I have a message to you from Miss Asia Monique herself, who loves.
Don't get me.
You told on me? I did. I said I have a friend. We enthusiastically debate friends to lovers.
It's on the interview.
It's in the interview.
I can't wait because I waited for you to put it on YouTube so I can get the views on there.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Because why you don't love me from the first time you meet me?
Who said that?
Insta love and friends to lovers. Why we ain't running like? See, look at you. Can't even help it.
Okay, let me put it like this. I'm down with any trope. Well, wait, that's a lie. I can get with tropes or whatever. And I feel like if any trope is written well, I can like that book. I can like that trope in that book. Mm-hmm. But with friends to lovers, it's just like if we I bought the book from K Shani. Am I saying that right? K Shani?
Yeah.
The
Love, Lust, and Loyalty.
Okay. Because you said that like it started like they know each other since they were young, right?
Yeah, well, because I recommend it to you because it's got 2 things in it that you like with tropes that you don't like. Because you like a story you want the story to move forward. So the flashbacks of them when they were younger move the story forward. And
I don't mind a good flashback, you know what I'm saying? As long as it helps to the story, okay? But it's just like, okay, if they were, younger, being kids, and you got to remember, if we're kids, we're growing up, things change. I fucks with that. I can get with that, right? Cool, got it good. However, another perfect example is All I Wanted, All I Needed. A. Valdez did that friends to lovers trope so well. They didn't know each other for 10,000 years.
That was strangers to friends to lovers.
Strangers they went from strangers to friends to lovers.
Yeah.
But like she just did that so well that you felt the friendship, the respect, the trust, like all of that built over time. So when they became lovers,
You got
they
to
already
like,
had that bond.
yeah, you
Like
got
they
to
were
watch them
solid.
fall
You
in
know, you
love.
got to watch them go through that. But then it was another book, and I ain't gonna mention this cause whatever. But like it was one book I read, and it's like, okay, y'all became friends in college. All right, cool. But now we're like what 30 something.
Oh yeah,
We'd have been friends for 20 years,
y'all.
and now
One
and
thing
here with
about
other friends. Well, you wonder why no relationship ever stuck for him, because it's always been you. So, bitches, if you seen that he's always been it for me, why didn't y'all say nothing? I might be lying as a bet, but y'all are my friends. But we was in college. Use your words. Now, I'm done. Go ahead.
you such a Cancer. If she don't like a book, she don't like that book. What? Forever.
Forever. Never going back. Anybody bring it up?
What's been your top 3 reads of the year?
Oh, shit.
Not counting the Night Brothers, because we read those together, and I know that I know you love some Rocco.
Look at my photos over there. What have been my top reads? Oh, okay. So we know Dre is out the question because I just love me some Dre. Big Daddy Russ, plus size player, like Danielle and Wesley put that thing down on fire. Okay, I'm talking about Blue Flame because we know that's real hot. Okay, they did that, and if you don't like it, don't talk to me about it. Keep going, because I might be a lie. Oh yeah, I got to put this up there. Room 214 San Juan.
Yeah.
I really love the way that she said LB Gaines set her set the FMC up to like giving herself permission again. A lot of us don't allow ourselves permission, especially when we become adults. I mean, being an adult is so ghetto.
I would say 3 months across probably also going to make my top 10 of the year.
Okay. We said top 3, right? Of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child. Wait, Lord have mercy. That was a good one right there. But let me keep going. Why is this not in my head? Look, why you ain't give me no hints? Why you ain't ask me this or tell me early so I could be prepared?
Oh, like you kept them cards.
Oh, who asked you? Oh, why did I not think of this? Homie, while you wait.
Oh, Homie While You Wait is so good.
I love that book. But I read it so early.
Kimberly Brown be writing.
She do. We wouldn't talk about a pen, baby. Let's talk about a pen.
Right. I think, yeah.
So yeah, plus size player. Room 214.
You gotta read Broken Clocks, man.
And homie. At Any Love, because I had already I was in Danielle's inbox, y'all, and I was telling her how plus size player she had me crying because I knew it wasn't gonna be it for the characters because of where I was at in the book. But I was like, girl, you got me up here crying. Like, they got to get back together now. I don't want them to go through any of this. And then when we seen each other in person, she was like, well, you know, if you are a crier, then you need to read Broken Clocks. And I'm glad
she handed that book over with some tissue.
Yeah. With the hardcover, she handed over with some tissue. And I'm like, I'm not using that tissue until I read that book. Yep. But I will also do an honorable mention that Truth Is by Hannah Sawyer she is amazing. Novel and verse, she is amazing. Mm-hmm. What else you got for me, Pope Child?
So what's a genre that like you don't gravitate towards, but you found a book that you really like?
Shit.
So like I'm not a suspense thriller girly, but Cutthroat by Octavia was so good.
Amazing. I wish that I had her mind when I was dating some people back in the day, because I would have did it. I would have did exactly what that girl did.
Your zodiac sign is accurate.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I would have said, baby, my get back wasn't good enough. That get back was superb, baby. I don't know. I really don't know.
You do read kind of like a little bit
of everything, you know? So, yeah, I don't know.
What's one Black romance book you want to see turned into a movie?
Ooh. I need all of the Night Brothers to be a series, to be honest. I need that to be a series. Hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, baby. Because when I think of that series, even though it's paranormal and shifter, I think Black romance, like the way that those. But I'm saying, like, in my mind, when I think about how they love each other, each couple, like, I want a piece of all of them in my love life.
Who did you say was your favorite couple? Like, I know you love you some Rocco.
You know I love Rocco. That's Big Daddy. For real. It's Big Daddy.
All I can see is your face. That man in Southern Hearts.
All I thought was, that's my Rocco.
You and everybody else, that man walking by, everybody was like,
that's a bell, baby. That is a bell shifter for you. That man was, what's another, I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, any of LB Gaines' books, whether they're, you know, a movie or a quick, like, series or whatever. I think those would do well on TV. Just to give, especially Black people, more of what Black love looks like, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, A. Valdez, I feel like that's another series that could.
But I think those would still have to be movies. They could be I'm
saying like that series. Yeah, could be a movie.
Each book gets a movie.
Gets a movie, because I think, and I would just say with those three authors, with those books, I think those would show well on the screen of what Black love can be and look like for Black people. Yeah. That's why I'm going with that. What else you have to be? I'm a little scared.
I was just thinking, because I don't like amnesia as a trope. Okay. But I have read 2 books this year, and they're by the same author that have amnesia in it that I loved, Asia Monique.
Oh, I read, no, that was last year, but it was it was a B-Love book.
Oh,
because when she act like his wife when he came up out of that, because I think he might have been, was he in an accident?
I can like see the book cover in my head.
And I was like, girl, you know you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that, girl.
B-Love is another one who be writing.
She do. I do like her books. I've been listening to a lot of her stuff on audio.
Now, you didn't ask me about my favorite shorts.
Oh, what's your favorite short?
Hours by B-Love is Chef's Kiss. If you want a good spicy short, that's it.
That's how I feel about like ML Batch. Listen, I will constantly say it with Witch Trapment.
I was gonna say those were good.
Those were good, but like I put in my review, I'm like, listen, if you don't like that freaky, nasty, or whatever, don't come over here. Don't read the book. Mind your business. Stick to what you know. Don't come over here with that.
And then you meet her in person, and she's so sweet.
She's just the sweetest. I mean, it's like, girl, you is freaky.
There are some authors where like reading their books and meeting them in person, I was like, oh, your personality does not match
at all
the book, but it's great nonetheless.
And I would say one other with K Nicole, yes, I need Christmas Bully and Bully My Heart to be. I think that would be such a cute little series. For real, I think it would be so funny, so cute. And
my favorite scene in that book is when she's screaming. He's like, "What are you screaming for?" He's like, "What are you screaming for? It's me. You broke into my house, bro.
Okay.
It's about who you are.
Break in on me, not just anybody now, okay? Because I call the police on you. But come up in here, baby. But I also would say yours for the holiday, and then the second book, yours, because Cairo is a fool in the book, and I know he would. Whoever would play him would have to naturally be like that kind of funny, that kind of unhinged, to let it portray well on the screen. Yeah,
that's how I feel about the Consortium by Dan. I want the Consortium to be made into a series, because I just like, I want to experience the unhingedness on screen.
I love a good unhinged.
But yes, the people that play certain characters,
like I need you to kind of
be like typecast, but like they need to be a little unhinged for it to come off that level of unhinged. I also think Black Gold Valley Sampson would make a good, like, maybe miniseries.
Okay. I gotta get into that. But yeah, I mean, that would be it.
What's your freaky deaky book on your shelf?
Oh, it would probably.
Oh, we didn't even mention the Alexandria House books.
Child, A House puts it down. She's not playing. Listen, you come up in here, you get.
Sorry.
I would say the ML Bash books that I have. Like I said, Witch Trapment, you got Spellmate, and You Hide Out Seek. But then I will also say some of the freakiest ones are from T. and Richardson.
Ah, yeah.
That series. I'm just saying. I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and get the audio if you ain't gonna do the book. Yeah. Okay.
A Blossom is another one too.
Oh, because Leak It, I was definitely like twin brother. Wonder what that be like. I'm just wondering. I'm just mind your business.
I think you should try it. Come back and let the world know. Forget the world. Come back and let me know. Send me a voice note.
I say the word. Oh Lord. Okay. I think that'll be the freakiest.
That's all I got for you now. You get the part 2 when you come on my show.
Oh shit. You want me to see the question?
Hell no. I don't never give
That's blasphemy. Okay.
Did you let me see them questions? No.
We're not talking about.
Didn't even let me read over your shoulder.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. That wouldn't been right.
And you know my show is virtual, but I come in person for you.
I know that's right. Cause talk to me. But yeah. All right. Well, I want to say thank you for being here. I'm very proud of you for becoming a librarian and starting your IG and getting out into the book streets, because I love seeing the book streets. Okay, when you go into whether they small or big events, these the book streets. Okay, even whether you're just hanging out with some of the bookish girls, you in the book streets. Because no matter what, when we get together, books are going to get talked about.
That's for sure.
Okay, that's for certain. A bookstore is going to get visited.
We're gonna spend some money.
It's gonna happen. But yeah, I want to thank you for being here, girl. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'm very, 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 very proud of you. Okay.
I love you too.
Well, I thank y'all for being here as well, and y'all just stay tuned for the next episode.